Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another trailer reaction with the best boys, Getselious and Sithscott.
Hello.
And today's the day we're finally going to be reacting to Tokinosaura's debut to Hollow Live, in 2023. You know how it is. She's a brand new
Oh,
VTuber.
dang, that's today?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, wait. According to my horrible Wikipedia notes, she did not debut in 2023. She's way before that,
Ah.
so we're late to the debut. Since we're late to that trailer reaction, Scott, let them know what we're reacting to today.
So we're reacting to the game The Legend of Nayuta Boundless Trails from developer Nihon Falcom and from the publisher NIS America.
Awesome. And before we get started, be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell as well to be notified next time we go live with content, and follow us in the social media description below. So, let's see what this is all about. Okay, they present a game. Dive into adventure. Okay. While someone takes a water bath.
Don't you want to take that kind of bath, though?
I mean, I've always felt like if you want to just soak in a tub, do it, but do not float in a tub because that's kind of scary at that point. You gotta have like unless you like have high buoyancy, then do it. But like just floating in a tub while someone walks in, you would just be pretty weird.
You just don't want to pull the grudge on them.
Yeah, exactly. All right, got good music. We got this. Okay, all right. So I'm already disappointed already. Looks like so far as of now a full Japanese game, no English translations. Obviously English translation, but I'm already sad already. This is heartbreaking. I cannot.
Yeah, it says this is just the Japanese version shown, so this is not indicative of what it will be like when it actually does get brought over.
Yeah, like I just look. I'm not gonna be a hater or anything, but I've heard Japanese cute girl voice like 4,000. I'm done already. Please stop. It's over.
Only 4,000.
Alright, got some gameplay here. It kind of gives me vibes of like some of the older dungeon. Yeah, it actually does. Like those, like some of the older like dungeon RPG kind of games, like the action ones, like I would say Legend of Zelda, Children of Mana, even games within the old Falcom license, YS or Ys, whatever you want to call that series.
Yeah, it does give me a little Ys vibes.
Yeah, it looks give me the vibes of that. Picturesque environments. Alright, I'm gonna be a little mean here. Picturesque environments, you just changed the color. That's not picturesque. No, I'm kidding. It looks pretty nice. Yeah, this is definitely giving me like, okay, so one of my favorite Ys games is Ys Origins, and some of these dungeons look kind of give me vibes of Ys Origins.
Absolutely.
Yeah, which is a good game because, in Ys Origins you don't play Adol, so, No, all serious, all serious. I love the Ys series, but I gotta get this off my chest. I am tired of playing Adol who loses memory for the X millionth time in X million region. Please just give me a new character. I will take anybody else. Please, just give me someone else. Look, you could even give me C, okay? I'll play C in a Ys game, but just please, enough Adol. But in all seriousness, there are multiple playable characters in some of the Ys games, but just like Adol is kind of the focus. It drags on for a while.
Yeah, he's the important one.
Yeah, I just think that they should probably like mix up the main characters in some of their games. That's all. But the Ys series is solid overall, though.
I mean, you don't get the Ys games for the story. You get the Ys games because it's one of the best action RPGs.
Yeah, that's true. So far from the action we saw from the game, Scott, this it looks a bit on the slower side, maybe. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't look like, again, this could be early game footage, early alpha footage, but it doesn't look like super polished yet.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, this actually came out right before the Cold Steel games, and it's supposed to be in between like the Crossbell arc and the Cold Steel games.
Ah,
So it's kind of in a wonky place because it doesn't really impact the Cold Steel games, so it doesn't impact the Crossbell arc in the Trail series. It's kind of like its own undisclosed section. There's rumors that it will eventually affect the later series, which is I guess, the current one that's going on in Japan. We still don't have even the first game out of that.
that's crazy. So yeah, this game is essentially well, so far it looks a bit dated in a way.
Yeah,
Yeah, although I still have hopes for. There's still some pretty interesting things in the game. I think this anime opening track is a banger, so that's on my list. Yeah,
yeah, absolutely. The soundtrack is definitely going to get a listen.
yeah. All right. Ah, they got a guitar in the end. That's nice. I love guitars. All right, so
Hooray!
Sounds like fall 2023. That's not. That's like nine. That's like 9+ months ahead. So we got time. Like
Yeah,
six
we
plus
still got
months.
some time.
Yeah. So I guess like my thoughts of this is that I feel like when this game comes out, obviously it's gonna hit the people who want it, but I don't see this game being sold for $50 to $60. I definitely feel like this is a $20 to $40 game range, in my opinion.
Yeah, my guess is it would sell better under the $30 or $40.
Yeah, like
Just because, I mean, a lot of the Trails fans aren't that big into this game either because it has a whole different gameplay segments than how they're used to.
exactly.
And it doesn't really affect the story as big as they probably, would want to buy it for. But it is its own, like, cohesive story by itself, which is itself a good thing. You
Right.
want to have that more at the Trails arcs because pretty much every Trails game relates to another Trails game aside from this one.
Mm-hmm. And my current take is that I think that like this is doing something different. It has more of a like a dungeon kind of action RPG thing, and I think it's a good mix up for the series to have different games that play differently by this. I'm
Oh,
more
absolutely.
Yeah, I'm more interested to see how the combat works, is how some of those resources we see on the character works. But that's kind of it. If this becomes its own thing, it'd be pretty okay. I do feel like this game does, like it looks a little bit dated. It needs a little more touch up, like a little like graphical touch up, and maybe mechanically it could be too. But this is something I would probably keep play like on the side if at the right price. It's not something I would definitely like. Oh man, not day one from the gutter, but it's like it's gonna be an interesting purchase at the right price and the right thing.
Yeah, I definitely want to try it out just because I have looked into some of the cast that is featured in this game, and one of them is the Bracer Scott.
Oh, nice.
And I have a weird affinity for that Bracer for obvious reasons.
Yeah. Can't put it together. I'll figure it out next time. Yeah, but I guess that's our final thoughts of it. Yeah, I would say this game has it looks okay. It's within the trails. I do not see this game doing, and I do mean this very not. Haha, it's gonna do terrible. Doing gangbusters, but it'll definitely keep the fan base happy. And at the right price point, I can see people buying it. It's not the worst Trails game I've seen, and it's definitely the best. But it's definitely a nice it's like a diversion, oh god, I would say like the Dragon Quest spin-off games like Dragon Quest Hero, Dragon Quest Builders. Yeah,
I think that's a good way to call it too. So I think honestly that I do want to play more of the side games of just having a game that's in the Trails world, but not have to always be such big in the narrative.
yeah, because sometimes you could lose track of it. I mean, and off tangent here, right? So yeah, Scott knows this, so I'm gonna let everyone here know this on the YouTube. I'm a huge JoJo fan. Yeah, I'm a huge JoJo Bizarre Adventure guy.
Oh no.
Yeah, I know. I know. It's over for me, man. It's done. And I own the JoJo series in print. So when you buy them from Viz, right, it takes about they release them like once every 2-3 months ish, or sometime depending, because there's been some issues with shipping and whatnot because of the bad stuff, the bad times, which will get me demonetized if I say it. So basically, it would take me to like 2-3 months to get them, and sometimes when I get it, because right now I'm reading JoJo Part 5 Golden Wind, and Volume 7 came out. It's in my hand as I speak, and I'm like, oh man, what was I reading before this? Like I forget because I'm waiting for such a long time, and sometimes it can happen. I feel like in video games too. Like you play a series for so long, like wait, what's going on?
Yeah, I could absolutely see that happening, especially with this series.
Yeah, like recently, there's a sale on Steam. Depending if if you guys can check the video, there's a sale on Steam. You could pick up some of the Trails game on sale, and I'm like, man, I should try this Cold Steel, but Trails of Zero came out, so I'll buy that raw. It's not on sale, but it's like $40, so I'll buy it raw. But
Yeah.
yeah, I do feel like that could be a thing. But this game being a nice palate cleanser for the next games, it's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to see this game go. This game to be released. Maybe play it once or twice, but the right price point, I definitely see myself purchasing it. This is not going to be like the main. But it's a good side piece.
This isn't Trails into Reverie, no.
No, this isn't Trails of Reverie, but it'll do everything else in between. So with that, I guess Scott, you have any additional final thoughts for the Legends of Nayuta Boundless Trails?
I'm really happy that it's coming to the West, even if it's not like one of my, let's say, favorite Trails experiences. I am excited that it's coming. I want all the Trails games to be here, every last one.
That is the dream. And thank you guys so much for listening to us talk about, the Legend of Nayuta Boundless Trails. We'll see you guys in the next one. Be sure to follow us on our link below, the description link below, and be sure to like the video and sub to the channel. It really helps us out. And we'll see you guys in the next one.
See ya.